Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
What's going on, buddy?
We are back to talk one of the most interesting shows on reality TV right now. This is 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, season 4, episode 14. Brian, episode 14, 1-4, everybody. The tongue has no bone, but it cuts deep. Brian, is it just safe to say that all these people are crazy at this point, right? Like
Yeah,
every single person on this show in some way, shape, or form is an absolute loony. Like
definitely.
what? No crap. It's all going to crap for everybody. Like even minus like I guess even for Gabe, people are like, "Don't go, Gabe." Well, Gabe might not get back in the country. Like
Right.
it's not going right for no one. No one's planned correctly. No one knows how to use their green card or their visas correctly. No, some of them aren't working. Some of them don't answer phone calls for their spouses. Like they're some of them are sending shirtless pics. Some of them all of a sudden are flipping the script and saying you're going to take me back. What is where do you who do you think what is the craziest situation? And we didn't even see Nicole this
Yeah,
week.
that's the thing. Everybody on the show is an idiot. Like the average person's an idiot, and all these people are idiots. If they cared so much about being married, they like we like Gabe, but get your ducks in a row, bro. Like that's literally the only thing holding you back. Like you got the yes from the family. You're gonna get married. Like just you all you need to. You're like you fumbled at the goal line, pretty much.
Did he think that like there was going to be something else that would happen that would have denied him? Because he's always known he didn't have these documents, right? Like from the impression I got is that he didn't really share that with her.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Uh, um, I did talk about I made our friend. Everyone get your calendars out. I want to look back and see what we did on August 2nd of this year, Brian, because that was where the horoscope had Rishi's grand unveiling apparently set. Hey, there's no way they're getting to August 2nd. Looks like Jen's friends are going to like go ruin it, which I think is awesome.
I was a little sad that you weren't on last week because when that came up like that I like laughed out loud like believing it. Like I mean I guess people are allowed to believe whatever they want to believe, but to say that you can't tell someone news based off of the day is just it's asinine to me. I want to look it up now.
No, I'm already in progress as we're
Okay.
doing this review. I will see what we were doing, but he doesn't apologize for the towel pics. I mean, he literally looks these chicks in the face, the girl that he literally sent it to, and he kept saying that he was pulling their leg.
Yeah, a lot of legs pulled at that table for sure.
A lot of legs pulled. Jen, but again, I don't the thing with Jen is, and this isn't like a huge shame thing, but she's older. Like you gotta know better than this, right? Like you got
I
to.
agree. She like caves too easily. Like even last week she was mad at me. She's like, "Well, look at his body. I mean, I just can't. I can't resist myself." And it's like, okay.
He needs to be spending some time with the aerobics instructor friend that he's got down the corner because he definitely ain't looking the same as he did
Nah,
in his towel picks.
he's a thick bitch.
What was I got what was the date?
August
August
2nd.
2nd. Okay. We did a video on the Bachelorette called The Valiant Lady, and that same night we also reviewed Claim to Fame episode 4. It just came out the next day because it probably was past midnight. So
Okay.
the episode was called The Valiant Lady. Wasn't a high view on First Prize.
So
An
we probably didn't release it at the right
oddly
time.
low number for that season too. That was the Bachelorettes.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Claim the
I,
fame do well? Was that like maybe that was like the
Claim to Fame episode 4 recap 1094. Not bad for Claim to
okay,
Fame.
so
Yep.
maybe that's like the time Bachelor died on that day.
Yeah, the next
The,
Bachelor
the
was
horoscope predicted it.
people. This is called. No, I'm kidding. We'll look at it. I do want to talk about my favorite, your favorite, everyone's favorite, Sweet Home Alabama, Kris. Kris was supposed to go home for 2 weeks. Kris has been gone for 3 months. Kris doesn't call and answer the phone for Jamie. Jamie's also annoying. Jamie didn't get a job.
Yeah.
Jamie is say she's looking for one. There, that is a dead relationship.
Yeah, what is that? Chris living on TaskRabbit? Like what she's like, I can't answer my phone.
But
Like, do you sleep?
was it a kind of is it a kind of weird though that when Kris is home, I guess she has her gets her stuff, she can do all these odd jobs. She could like ride a bus in Colombia
Right,
without being
exactly.
in pain. So
What'd she say? She was like power washing like
she said she was
driveways or
doing,
some
she
shit?
was painting houses, power washing driveways.
Yeah, like
You had so
what?
hard. You have a broken neck. I thought
Yeah.
Kurt Angle said a broken freaking neck.
And she just
This
stormed up. Yeah, it's definitely done, man. Like I think yeah. We thought that one was good. That's the thing. Like we thought that one we had that one like we didn't think all of them were great, but that one was a higher one on our
on
list.
the early confidence ranking, and
Yeah.
it went to
Preseason polls.
yeesh. Oh my god. One thing we did forget to mention about Jen, the little laugh out loud moment, her friend almost got vomited on
Yeah. Oh
from
my
the
God.
bus.
I love the replay though. That I appreciate that
Slow
'cause
mo
it
with the
happened so
highlight.
quick. Yeah.
That was a good one.
It was a pretty weak throw up though. It kind of just looked like he spit something like he might have been drank something bad and spit it up. It wasn't like it didn't look like projectile like vomit like that I wanted.
I want to go through the next one quickly because I honestly think, I don't know about you, but I think this may be my least favorite storyline. It is Danielle and Yohan.
Yeah, I mean, who's worse to you? I think Danielle, man. Like I'm leaning towards Danielle. Like she wants to hang out with her ex-boyfriend.
Isn't it gonna be crazy if she somehow makes Yohan the protagonist? Because I've been so annoyed by Yohan the Butcher for like
I
since
know
this
you
show
have.
started. But
She's
like
annoying, dude.
I played, this is why this game and this show, we're on episode 14. They said that the reunions in March, I mean May, the tell
Hey,
all, that gets us at least
it's
3 to 5.
2 weeks.
Yeah, that's if it that you're Brian, that's like saying it's gonna be the first week.
Yeah,
There's a shot this thing is like the third week of May. Like we could have like 3 to 4 more regular episodes
I
still.
know. I know.
We're gonna die on the show. We're,
I just think she sucks though. Like,
I don't like either. I'm saying the whole storyline sucks.
nah, for sure. But just like and it's funny they can't you can't like ice cakes after a certain time there.
I have. He's leave. Yeah, please. That was so fake, in my opinion. Like we're not allowed to do that. I'm like,
I almost enjoyed it. Like, get out of my shop.
I can't. Really, really wish they hadn't given it to her.
Get
She
out of my
showed up with a
shop.
blank cake from like Dairy Queen. Why didn't she just go like? There's got so annoyed. That's such a bad storyline. Nothing's happened.
And I thought they had no money. Who paid for that party? You know what I'm saying? Remember they're complaining about the rent and they're like
Yeah,
throwing they're
dude.
feeding
I
like
don't know.
25 plus people.
Credit,
Credit?
charge it. Okay. I want to talk about Debbie and Osama. Shout out to Osama's dad, Muhammad, for having the best tea pour in the game.
Oh
Give
yeah.
him that. We always like starting with positives. Um, Debbie is exactly what her son said was going to happen to her is happening in 3 days. Three
Yeah.
days. It looks like in the preview, he literally tells her, "You are crazy if you think we were going to stay here. You bring me back to America or else." And she's like, "Osama, what? I thought it was we had a great time in the apartment in the city. What?" It's like, oh my, she's like, oh, I can't wait. I want to see the phone call. I hope they really show a phone call to her to her son first before they just like cut to her already
I
back
think
in
his name
America.
was Josh.
It's Mr. I told you so because he's
Yeah.
dead
It's
right.
gonna be great. We haven't seen him in so long, but I can't wait for the hate he's gonna spew.
Cool. I agree. And I think it will be very well. They showed him in the preview for the reunion.
Oh
So
good. Oh wait, what did it look like? So I missed this preview. Like, are
so
they
I
all
can't
on
remember
site?
who it all was. No, well, it's like
Zooms
the Americans like in the like in studio,
on
and then kind
location.
of like the big TVs like next
Yeah.
to them type thing for the ones out of the country. I can't remember. I could go back and see. I'll this ad will be playing now every time the show's on, but just notice like if there's any couples physically there
Okay.
together.
I
But
mean,
I
it
didn't
maybe
get
has
the
to be
vibe that
Yohan.
there was, which I think Gabe could make sense. Like if he could, like if you're good and you just like come back for that,
Yeah.
like to have someone in person. I don't think she could, but like,
But
yeah, then whatever. Like,
if they really want to have fun with this, like they could have like what's his face? Like Danielle there, and then like Yohan comes through like a wrestling, where they call it like the music plays, and they're like,
Like
oh
a
no, who
promo,
is
yeah,
it?
it's like
And then
entrance
Yohan just
drops.
walks in like shirtless
Well,
or
dude,
like
I'm gonna tell you what, it seems like it shows that a lot of the cast members aren't really like super fond of like one another too.
oh
It
cool.
showed like Gabe saying that he thinks like uh, Kris is like a horrible person, and like,
Really?
yeah, and
That's
then
awesome.
like um
So it's giving us hope.
then someone's fighting with what's Nicole's husband, the
Mahmood.
Mahmoud is like on satellite, and somebody's just like basically calling him a piece of crap, and so
Awesome. I love that.
there's definitely like
This is making this hope. This hope.
no. I remember when I said to you before. That's why I was like felt validated because like the other day I was like, look, I do think this show has a good reunion like in it. Like this has a great reunion in it, but we just got to get there.
Yeah.
And then they're like now like already pushing it with episodes still to go. I'm like, maybe crap goes down. Like this
Yeah.
could be
That's
good.
cool though. I like that.
Um, overall, oh, this my favorite thing. So one of my other favorite things we talked about Rishi. Rishi blocks girls when they message him, or if he messages them back, he's gone back and blocked any girl he's ever messaged back. He gets a ton of Facebook and Instagram DMs. It was really funny. He's like
Mhm.
reading them at the dinner at the lunch table. His parents like presenting the prospective wives was classic because it went from one to then they brought like two to three, and then like halfway into the listen, like three to four women, and I'm rolling at this point. This dude is such a
Pull,
liar.
just pulling your legs.
I actually was on The Bachelor. Like, you know what I mean? It's like Rishi's straight no matter what. Like he's like it's like Jed's got to just stay home. Just come back to America and stay home. Somebody they got to do like a perfect match for like these people, like the TLC lifestyle type people.
They're
Like,
all weirdos though. They're
well,
just so
exactly. Match them up with
bizarre.
each other, Bry. Match
Yeah.
them up with each other.
Maybe they shouldn't breed. That's the thing.
Let's see. That's really what I think it is. I mean, I think Gabe, they'll be okay. I think. I
Yeah, they'll
do
be all
think
right.
they'll be married.
Yeah.
Um, Danielle and Johan, they're such pieces of crap though that
Yeah,
they should
dude, they've
still
been
be together.
teasing this meetup with the boyfriend for weeks.
The boyfriend's at the reunion live. The old friend, yeah. So he's a
He had a
guest.
weird ass name too. I don't remember what it was, but
He's in the commercial, dude.
oh man, I can't wait to get there. I wish we could just fast forward to that. I'd rather have like a 4-part reunion.
Well, dude, please, I'm just telling you.
The whole month of May is just a reunion.
Uh, yeah, that's oh my god, this is gonna be where people listen. Like we know this is like as far as us, like a smaller audience, but it's a good show. Like it is
Yeah,
like
we like it.
it's a
It's just long.
conversation for sure. I mean, like we're sitting here like rambling because this show really does pull that thought provoking. I mean, it's just like a crazy what if real scenario that's happening here. So we're going to be with you guys all the way through the reunion. Check out everything else we're covering. Our last video was a episode of Below Deck that we just reviewed. We're also just finished covering Love is Blind season 4. That was really fun. You should check that out on Netflix and check out our reviews of the entire season and the live reunion. We are also covering things like Survivor, The Challenge, Jersey Shore, Married at First Sight. We'll be back with the next season of The Bachelorette. We'll be back with things like Claim to Fame, Big Brother in the summer. Really, anything the Amazing Race. Whenever they bring it back, I want the Amazing Race back. Let's bring
Mm.
it back. But you can also find us on TikTok. We have a plenty of fun content there that's separate, kind of supplementary content to the YouTube channel. We have a merch store link below, and we also have a YouTube channel official charity page. It's Hearts of Reality, goes to children with terminal diseases. Click on that link there and you can learn plenty about it and maybe decide to donate if you can do that. But until our next video, for myself and Brian, probably what, Brian, be a Survivor?
Yeah, I think so.
Or no, probably Farmer.
Yeah, one or the other.
Farmer Wants a Wife. One also we didn't mention, really good show. You should check that as well on Fox. But for myself and Brian, thank you. Peace.